I don't Bulldogs Lives. I think it's time to play a little better than Wolves. Alright, I am strangely thinking I need to go kill monsters. Honestly. I am out of XP. I use it all up enchanting this pick. Still down here in the mines. A little bit more. Few more diamonds. And my aim was for about 30. I mean, technically I need like 28 total. So I should probably go for... I need 28 for armor, I think. So I should probably do that plus enough to make tools, right? Just in case. Or shall I say, when I do and die. Haven't seen much in the way of anything, though, while I've been mining tonight. I had to make myself a new shovel. My other one was just about dead. So I did that. But, oh, we got some redstone. Check around the redstone. Sometimes you get diamonds around redstone. Right. Well, this is a tiny redstone. Dude, you're like one. One redstone. Really? Weird. Alright. Alright, well, I tried. I shall continue on my mining here. Should be hitting the lava pools here pretty quick. Oh, that's a lava pool right there. Don't know how far forward I'm gonna go here. I think this is where I need to go. Oh no! Get out of here. I didn't even hear a slime noise until that guy fell on my head. What the heck? Then we need surprise slimes, alright? Trying to stay down low enough here. So I've actually dug down a couple of notches below lava level. Since I was having good luck previously at the lower levels finding diamonds. Let's see what we can find digging through here. Man, I had to dude, the weather here is insane. I mean, it hasn't been terrible, but it's definitely trying to figure out what it wants to be. We do not get nice spring temperatures or nice fall temperatures. We pretty much go from hot to cold. And so Uh, Last week, it was nearly 80 every day. Uh, and this week, it's 30. And it looks like it's supposed to be in the 40s, with 40s, low 50s, with a low of low 30s every day for the next 2 weeks. Like, what the heck? Like, how was it 80 with a low of 65 almost all every day last week, and then this week is like, no, you're freezing out. I was upstairs. Is that today? I think that was today. It's like, man, it is so cold up here. Uh, and I realized I had shut the furnace off upstairs. I didn't shut the furnace off because our furnace is the hot water heater as well. But turned off the thermostat. And I'm like, oop, gotta flip that back on because this 63 degrees is a little too chilly for me. What's funny because, at other times, 63 degrees would feel nice, right? But not when it's cold outside. Ugh. Going out to get the mail in my shorts and t-shirt, and this week I'm all bundled back up with my scarf all wrapped around my neck today. The wind was so cold. I don't know why it's got to be like that. We should be getting our nice spring temperatures right now, but I am gonna assume that we're gonna stay cold and then jump to hot with no in between. Although, like I said, that's normally how it seems to happen here. Weather, it's a weird thing, man. Of course, the fluctuations are getting worse. I've noticed the last couple years here. We have never, I don't think we've ever had such a large series of windstorms that knock out people's powers as we do now. It's like a new thing. Not that we lost power this week, but um, or last week. Uh, actually did pretty good not losing power with the storms recently. Just feel like it's gonna happen though. I've got my generator all ready to go. Sent my lawnmower in last week to get it prepped for mowing lawn. My lawn looks like it's ready to go, but I am not mowing lawn when it's. I read that you're not supposed to mow lawn when the nighttime temperature goes below 40 degrees. So we've got much colder than that for the next couple of weeks here. Uh, I really wish that week of 80-degree temperature had been enough to bring out the mosquitoes. Um, bam, mosquitoes here. And if you can get a nice warm swath where the mosquitoes come out and then it gets really cold for like a couple weeks, it's usually enough to lower the amount of mosquitoes you're gonna get for the year, but I didn't see any mosquitoes out, so probably not out yet. Oop, that lava is though. Hey lava. Oops. Oh, you're just a little lava pocket. I thought it was going to open up a new cave, but it didn't. It didn't do that at all. It just remained a lava pocket. I think this is as far as I want to go. Yeah, let me poke through here, see if this does turn into a cave or not. I think it's just a lava pocket, though. Weird. Alright. Get down here and check this dirt. And then I might... how much time we got left there? Oh, we got plenty of time. I think I might go, oh, crap. Burn myself up with lava. I think I might head over to... Because I'm getting tired of digging. Head over to my spider farm. And, do some killing here. Because I'm tired of mining. No diamonds today, unfortunately. I might be back. What's the best way to get to my spider farm? I think I can get there from near the chicken pen. It's been a while since I wandered over there. I don't really remember where I've got entrances. I was thinking it should be from here. I almost guarantee you that there's a way. No, I will guarantee you there's a way from down there to get there. But I'm not gonna take that way. I'm gonna go a direction that I am more likely to find it. Wander out here. I've been watching a lot of the new anime series that are out for the spring season. Found a few I like, for sure. I should put a better bridge in than that. Um, is this not where... Oh, I... I'm pretty sure this is where I go up. It's been too long. I don't remember how to get over here. I was really rather enjoying the... Okay, that's my chicken coop. Oh no. This didn't go where I thought it... This has to go where I thought it did because the thing is right here. I need to get... So confused. Is this not where my mine shaft is? Yeah, right there's mine shaft. Listen, somewhere over here. Somewhere in here is where I want to be. Okay? Somewhere. I don't see a path up from here is the problem. It has to be here. Careful, jumping around. You're gonna fall in a hole and get killed. Yeah, that was cow. Wow. I spent so much time down in here. Why can't I remember where my spider place is? This is so weird that I can't remember where my spider place is. I know it's somewhere near the ravine. Okay. And I would come down from up above, and then there's a path that leads over into. Oh, aha. It's down below me. It's down below me. I just couldn't figure out where I was at. In fact, it might be down below me one more. Two more? Why are there squids here? Look at that squid. It's laying there. It's not down here. Is it? It is. Hey, buddy, I need some XP. Nice. But I need more XP, so I need more spiders to spawn. Come on, spider spawner, what are you doing? Why is it not spawning me spiders? There we go. Must have been. Oh. Okay, well, I don't want you to hate me from way back there. Um, my two favorite right now are uh okay, so the first one that I thought was really good was Hell's Paradise. And so watch the first episode of that. And I was like, man, this is really good. I think I'm really gonna like this one. And then I saw the first episode of Dead Mount Death Play. And I was like, woo, this one is so much better. Not a lot better, but enough better that I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be my anime for this season. And then I'm like, ooh, I need to know what happens. So I got out, or no. So then one of the guys is like, yeah, I was telling one of my other friends that you said you liked that Dead Mount Death Play, and he said that he's read the manga and that he's really excited for the anime because of how good the manga is. And I'm like, ooh. And I'm kind of been reading light novels, which anime are based off of. And so I was like, I wonder if Dead Mount Deathplay has light novels. Um, Not really sure why they're called light novels. They're just books, right? Like, I don't know if they mean novella. When they say light novel, I don't know why it's called a light novel. I should look that up. Why it's called a light novel. But uh, it didn't. It just has a manga, and so I'm like, all right, let me check out this manga, and yeah, it's a little weird, but the manga isn't. No, the first episode and the portion of the manga that match the first episode are both really awesome. It's after that first episode when things get a little sillier than I like things to be. And so I'm not sure that it's gonna be my favorite. And now that I'm like 3 episodes into Hell's Paradise, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely bumping Hell's Paradise back up. Okay, now I've just managed to lose myself here, waiting for spiders to spawn. Um, I think I'm gonna put Hell's Paradise back at the top of the list. So spoilers for those anime. Hell's Paradise is they discovered an island, and uh, when they sent people to explore the island, um, the only ones that come back are dying, uh, and sprouting plants out of their bodies. Like they'll have big growths that just burst into vines and trees and flowers and stuff. And so uh, maybe that matches some legend they have, and so they think that it's this fabled island that contains the elixir of life. And so since they every expedition they've sent has failed, they decided that what they're going to do now is instead of sending their soldiers, they're going to send the worst of the worst, deadliest killers to see if they can survive the island and bring back the elixir. And if they do, then they'll get pardoned. And so the first episode was introduced you to the main characters. I honestly I remember his name, Gabi Maru, but I don't remember the woman's name. I can't remember what her name is at all. I can't even remember the name of her clan, and that's like a really important part. I'm so bad with names. I only remember Gabi Maru because it sounds like the name of another character that I'm familiar with. It kind of looks like another character I'm familiar with, but basically he's a ninja, and um, he he was married to the daughter of the head of his clan, and she doesn't want to be a ninja. Uh, she wants to live a normal life, and he too just wants to live a normal life where she's happy. And so, um, the chief tells him that he'll send him on one last mission, and then he'll free the two of them, but it's a trap. And instead, he gets arrested, and they're trying to execute him, and but they can't because it's an anime, so he's basically a superpower. And so he like they try to chop off his head. He uses the muscles in his neck to block the blade, kind of thing. The blade shatters, and I don't know. Somehow he's able to not be set on fire. Uh, uh, for me, the trigger that made me go, "Ooh, this might be a really good one," was I dig the storyline. The I think it's got a pretty good storyline so far, and there's a scene where they're going to execute him by tearing him in half with oxen, and uh, like they show him tilt his legs and then flex his muscles in a way that makes it seem like it's something that he might have been able to do. I don't know that you could, but for the anime, it's not just oh they go and then they fail. It was like he's actually blocking the attempts to execute him. The whole time though, he's like, I just want to die. And then the executioner woman, who's his handler for the show, she's like, yeah, you keep saying that, but you also keep blocking the executions. Um, and then that's when they reveal that if he gets a pardon, he can go back to his wife, and then they can go on live a peaceful life like they both want. And it was really good. And then the second episode, I don't remember if I've seen 2 episodes or 3 episodes. I think I've seen three. The second episode was oh, the second episode was they bring a bunch of the killers together, and then they're like, yeah, we've only got room for 10, so you all have to whittle down your numbers so there's only 10. And so they start killing each other, and then Gabi Maru is like, why are we doing this? We don't need to kill each other. There's got to be some better way to figure out who's going. And then one of them tries to kill him by throwing a giant rock at his head. And he's like, really? I'm trying to stop it so we don't have to kill each other, and you're gonna try and kill me? And they're like, yeah, bring it on. All of them are like, could kill you. And he's like, all right, if that's what you want. I mean, I still think we should find a better way. And then he proceeds. They all have their hands bound together, and so he proceeds to start killing them, very violently. And then the third episode was they finally make it to the island, and when they get to the island, the woman finds out that every criminal is sent with an imperial executioner, and the imperial executioners all come from the same clan. And so it turns out this is also a test that if any of them manage to survive and make it back, they will be named the head of the clan. But this woman is the lowest of the low, the guy says, in our clan. And so she's of no consequence. And so then he has, the guy who says that to her, he has released his criminal and given his criminal his preferred weapons. And that guy wants to kill Gabi Maru with the weapons. And then she's like, I can't believe you've unbound your criminal. That's against the rules. And then he's like, rules are an illusion. Uh, they only last as long as we all agree to the same thing. And so then she hands out the rope to Gabi Maru, and she's like, bind your hands. And so the guy attacks while Gabi Maru is tying his own hands together. And then once he gets them together, he proceeds to kill that guy. It's fun if you like that kind of, violent anime, which I do. Dead Mount Deathplay. I was, like I said, I watched the first episode. I'm like, man, this is so good. It starts with it's a fantasy world, and the army has come to take out the corpse god, and it's the corpse god is this huge skeleton creature that used to be a person, super powerful necromancer, and so it's a really cool fight. It looks really good. It's the animation's excellent, the designs are excellent, and then the hero comes and he starts fighting the necromancer, and the necromancer like is combining souls together to create like an undead dragon and all this stuff. I'm like, ooh, this is really good so far. And then the hero finds the heart of the necromancer, which is actually just his brain in a jar inside of the giant skeleton form. And as he goes to deliver his death blow to the necromancer casts one last spell, and then the necromancer wakes up in the body of a kid who's just been killed. And The thing is, though, is that he's no longer in the fantasy world. He's in modern day Japan, and so he doesn't understand what he's looking at. He doesn't speak the language, uh, stuff like that. And so they cops stop him because he's had his throat slit, and there's blood all over his shirt. And then this girl knocks the cop over and grabs him and takes off running. And then he thanks her because he learns the language from the brain of the body he is currently inhabiting. Um, and he thanks her for getting away from the cops. And then she turns out to be the assassin who tried to kill him. And so then she starts attacking him, and he fights back. And she's amazed because no one's as skilled as he is, but he's been trained in combat. He's well, you don't find that out from the anime yet, but and so she drags him into this building that's known for yakuza, for being a yakuza killing place, and so it's where they get rid of their bodies and stuff. And and so one of the things that he had mentioned was that there's no magic on Earth, and very little souls, and that he can pull in to do his magic with. Oh crap! That was a goner there. And so she puts him in this room though, and then she starts talking about all the ghosts, and he activates his evil eye, and then which he says comes from the soul and not the body. And so then he can see that the room is in fact full of spirits. And as she's talking about how she's going to kill him, you can see all the spirits of the people she's killed that are all swarmed around her suddenly start to drain away from around her. And she runs toward him, and then a giant skeleton arm appears out of the magic circle that he formed and spears her to the wall. And then I was like, man, this is awesome. Like this is really good. I really dig this anime. But then it got sillier, and I'm reading through the manga after that too, and I'm like, it's just a little sillier than I'd like it to be. Like it really depends on how they animate it, because the manga is really silly in spots and really unnecessarily like sexual, which it looks like maybe they're gonna tone that down for the anime, because it's just really out of nowhere for no purpose naked people in the manga sometimes. And so but it turns out that what had happened was his parents, so the necromancer is the good guy, right? His parents had sold him because they found out he could do magic. Sold him to the Empire that they lived in, and so they turned him into a battle necromancer, and he didn't realize it as he was doing what he was ordered to do, but it was slowly, because of his exposure to the necromantic magics, turning him into an undead. And so he became an undead through the use of his magics. And then the kingdom that the empire that he was fighting for, got destroyed. And so he went and at that point wanted to die, and had found himself in well, he didn't find himself, he hid himself in a coal mine, and an abandoned coal mine, and these people also were hiding in the coal mine, and so they were starving to death and stuff, and so he got them food. Um and then one of them fell in love with him, and so then, he's got, I guess, a wife. I don't know. They haven't really spelled it out yet. There's just pictures, shadows, basically, telling the tiny little story in just a few panels. But the soldiers at the beginning of the anime are from this. Oh, I need that. I need that spider eye. Are from this. He called it a cult. and they kill his family, the kids and the I don't know, wife or girlfriend or whatever she was, because they're tainted by his necromantic magics. They said, and the only way to save their soul is to destroy their bodies. And so then he spent the next, after they killed his family, he spent the next 100 years torturing those people and bringing them back to life to torture them some more. And then once he decided he was done with that, then he just stayed in the coal mine. But he was researching resurrection magic. I assume to try and bring them back. And so that's what happened was then the church came for him before he could cast his magic, and then as they went to kill him, he cast his magic and resurrected himself on Earth. So yeah, so I really dig the story for it, but man, there's some weird, just some weird silliness that happens. Like he takes the soul from the guy whose body he's in, and puts it into um he puts it into a shark plushie, which I didn't have a problem with because, you know, it's just what he had on hand. But then the guy's sister turns out to be obsessed with sharks. Like, weirdly obsessed with sharks. And I'm like, I don't even understand the point of having her character like that in there. It also doesn't help that it turns out that the person who wrote this also wrote Durarara, and I do not like Durarara. And so that might taint my view a little bit. Why are you in my house? How dare you guys let him in my house? How did he even get in here? In the daytime. Weird. Well, I think this is probably... This axe has got to be hooked up where I'm going to call it for today. I've checked out a few of the other ones. Oh, that's too many diamond ingots. I've checked out a few of the other ones, but those are my two favorites so far. Dang it. So, with that, that's not how you do this. We ran small things, lean to the light. I will talk to you later.